Welcome to the pregame show with head basketball coach Iris Dixon before the game between Lyon College here on the Spartan Digital Network. I'm Harry Schrader, and Coach, you guys had a week off in between games, so that's good to be able to work. I know a lot of coaches like practices more than games, so are you one of those folks, and what did you do this last week?
Well, basically, we definitely needed the week off. Worked on a lot of fundamentals, worked on a lot of defense in terms of being able to protect the paint, did some drills in reference to that, rebounding drills, taking care of the ball, all those fundamental things that are needed, to be successful in the game.
Is it easy in the middle of the season to lose track of a little bit of that because you're, for the players meaning, they're so thinking about the game and I've got to perform that they forget the fundamentals?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that we try to stress, in practice every day is that we got to focus on the little things, and those little things are the fundamentals. The taking care of the ball, the simple act of boxing out and not just looking at the rim when the ball goes up and thinking you're going to get the ball. No, you have to box out. So we're often having to remind them, but we're often working on those things every day as well.
In a week like this, when you play Thursday, Saturday, I know it's also easy to get, people don't understand this, it's easy to get out of shape. You actually need that conditioning, that kind of season, don't you? Because games actually get you out of shape.
Absolutely, and that was a lot of things. We did a lot of conditioning as well as working on our system, offensively and defensively, but trying to maintain because, we do have a tough game coming up, and it doesn't get any easier, so we have to be able to maintain that shape. And then, coming in with the Christmas break, we can work for 2-3 months to get in shape, and all it takes is probably an hour worth of eating, and then you're out of shape. So,
when you guys take on Lyon College tonight, talk a little bit about them and what you guys have to do to be successful this evening.
Lyon's a very good team. They're ranked number 8th in the nation, and they're playing some very good basketball, and we are still trying to find our groove. And in order for us to be successful, the things that we are going to have to do is be aggressive, take care of the ball, and knock down shots and eliminate them from getting into the paint. Again, talking about all those little things that we've been working on for the past week since we've been off, that has been a hindrance to us in the past few games, and those are some things that are going to be critical for us tonight.
Your point guard distributes the ball well, but almost never shoots the basketball. Would you like to see her shoot a little bit more?
I would like to see her shoot it more, and again, those are some of the things that we worked on. Watching game film, saw a lot of opportunities that she may have had but didn't take, and so now kind of open up her eyes to that yes, we want you to be able to distribute the ball, but you got to take advantage of the opportunities when they come.
When you break down film or look back at your team and see how they're performing, do you look around and think, man, we've got to get the ball to so-and-so more often? Or is it a system we're going to run and we just want the shots to come as the system produces them? Or is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both. We definitely want to be able to get the ball inside more. We do have that capability to do that this year. But we also have the outside scoring capability as well. And I think having a little bit of both, being able to get it inside, and then as the defense adjusts, possibly open up the outside for us so we knock down some shots, we get into good rhythm and we have a balanced scoring attack. So those are some of the things that we do, like I said, work on in practice, is being able to distribute the ball, get it inside, but then if inside is closed up or double down from the opponent, then we look to kick out to our outside scoring.
Is Amanda Scott kind of a success story, meaning she was kind of around and not really participating, and all of a sudden this year she's kind of burst onto the scene?
Yeah, we knew what she was capable of doing, and she was here last year, able to understand the system and things that's going on, and now she's able to step in there and be a contributing factor for us, and that's great.
There's times when she is almost a dominant player for you. I mean, there's certain games where she's just gone off.
Yeah, it was a challenge to her that, hey, we have the opportunity to go inside. Let's utilize that, and we got to capitalize on that and finish in the paint to open up the outside for us. And she's been doing that for us, and now we just got to put both of those together, and I think it will make a huge difference in how we play.
Flipping it around, Shaylen Robinson is new, but she's a young lady that can shoot it from outside. Look at my hand. She's a lefty, so I'm doing this. So she can shoot it from outside, but big enough to go inside. Do you want her to maybe go to the rack a little bit more?
I would like for her to go to rack a little bit more. She's coming off of an injury. She feels a little bit more comfortable kind of staying away from the contact, so that's why she's, around the perimeter quite a bit. But I think, once she gets a little bit more confident with that, she's able to take it inside. And yeah, we would definitely like for her to do that.
Tell us just a little bit about Lion. What makes them good? I know they're one of the top-ranked teams.
Just how well they work together, as a team. They been working well together. They got some seniors, coming back, even some juniors coming back, and they've been working well together. I know the coach. She challenges them, and she has a good system that she runs, and they just work extremely well together as a team. And when you do that, you have success, and that's one of the things that we're going to focus on. Tonight. Going into that game is that they play team ball, and we're going to have to play team ball.
When you think about this is kind of recruiting time as well, how do you guys manage the schedule of coaching, I'm practicing, and I'm looking at high school players?
Well, it's called caffeine and caffeine and probably a cot in our offices or something like that. Actually, we do have some downtime, so we try to meet in between preparing for practice and things like that. And we talk about recruiting when we have the opportunity to get out to see, high school teams play or see JUCO team play. We take that advantage. It's a year-round process, and if we want to be successful, sometimes we have to make those sacrifices that we need to, like, limited sleep and things like that. So, but we try to have a schedule to where, okay, now it's time to focus on practice, or now it's time to focus on recruiting, get the recruits in here, get them up for a visit and things like that. So, just like with our game, we have to have a system, in terms of balancing both, the games and practices along with the recruiting.
What was that recruiting trip like, going to Hawaii to get Trina Valencia? What was that like?
Well, I wish I could tell you, but I'm really not sure. But that's going to be on our radar to see if we can get some more individuals from Hawaii. So yeah, that would be great, especially this time of year. So
huge game tonight, Lyon College conference game for the Spartans. Stay tuned right here to the Spartan Digital Network when Coach Dixon's team is taking on Lyon College. You've been watching it right here on the Spartan Digital Network.